Hello and welcome to my channel, Scribe. Right, today I've been guided to do something a little bit different. I'm using the violet flame fork to clear the energy, clear the space. This is what I've been using. Hope you can hear me because I feel like everything's really quiet. The energy feels really quiet on the planet today for some reason. Okay, so what I thought I'd do today is a little bit different. I'm actually using tarot cards, which I don't very rarely use because I don't read traditional tarot. I just do it from intuition space, and normally I do the numbers at the end, but I'm guided to do them along with what I'm going to be doing, and the Metatron deck as well. So how this is going to work, I tried it this morning and it seemed to work pretty well, so I'm going to try it. So I'm going to choose a master, and then each master, so each energy stream, because obviously the masters are just representations of streams of consciousness, but we will get messages from those streams of consciousness. So it's a master, a card, Metatron message, and then a number as well. So I'm going to see how it works. It's very different to what I normally do, but with this new gateway that came in on the 22nd of May, I feel like there's been a massive shift in the way that everybody is is bringing messages forward. So again, I've changed my camera angle. Not sure how that's going to work, but let's go with it. Okay, because I can always bring the cards up to the camera itself if you can't see them, but I'm pretty sure that you can see those. Right, okay, so we've got 7 masters here. I've been asked to choose 7 because today is the 25th. There's something about the 7 today, from as above so below, heaven to earth. Sorry, I need to get some paper. And the number 7 is so it would be from your higher self down, or from your inner being up, so you can take it either way, either uploads or downloads, it doesn't matter which. Let me move these a sec. So with the 25th of the 5th, so we've got the 7 here, which is there. We've got the 55, which is this one and this one, and we've got the 22. So master energy again, 22 today, and 55, and we had 555 yesterday, I think. So it's a number of change, and it's also the number of, that's a 10. So it's the end of a cycle is the 9, and this is the beginning of a new cycle through the 0 point energy, through the 1. Okay, so I hope that made sense. Right, so each master is going to give us, I have no idea how they want me to do this. Oh, okay, I want to do it that way. Right, so they're all going to get a card each. And then I'm going to read each energy stream by the cards that they've chosen. Okay. Let's just see how this works. So each one's going to get a card, like I said, and then because the thing, what I was saying was that I don't associate, I see tarot as quite a base energy, and I don't mean that in a disrespectful way. I know there's some amazing tarot card readers out there, but I just see ascended masters as a a different energy, but actually they're not. All these are tools that we use every day and we use our intuition every day. So they were saying we want you to you know, kind of dispel this notion that everything is separate, because it's all, here we go again, it wouldn't be a video of mine unless something was going on the floor. Yeah, so they were saying that it's all energy, so it doesn't matter whether there's whether it's a tarot card, whether it's a Metatron card, doesn't matter what it is, so long as you're aware that of the energy behind, the vibration behind what is happening with these cards. Okay, with the messages, in terms of the message of the card. So nearly finished. Right, so here and then what they're saying is they'll add anything onto that if we need to, from any of this, from any of their pack, from any of the deck. Okay, so right, let's go. So the first one we've got is Joan of Arc, who is the voice of truth, and we've got the 5 of Swords with her, which again is the blue, on the Blu-ray. We've got the light body, which is 11, which again is on the Blu-ray, and it's the chakras, and we've got the 8 chakras. Right, okay, so let's take her first. So what she's saying with this is that the truth, I've said this for the last few weeks, and it's come to fruition in the last few days, that the 8 chakras that we know, which is the Earth Star, the base, the sacral, the solar plexus, the heart, the throat, the third eye and the crown, are all being upgraded, and that's what this is. So if you look at the chakras before, they were very base energy and the colours were quite muted, and there's been explosion through the chakras, and now they are more vibrant, more alive. There's more information coming through them. But what Joan of Arc wants to focus on as the voice of truth is the throat chakra, which is the blue. So what she's saying, there are some revelations that are coming out through the throat chakra, and she's showing me, if anybody's ever seen any of the Wonder Woman films, Wonder Woman has a golden rope that she wears around her waist, and that is a tool that she uses to force people to tell the truth. So when it's wrapped around you, which is this golden energy here, you are forced to tell the truth. It's almost like the throat chakra is breaking its own boundaries by saying, I have to get this out, I have to speak this truth, it has to come out. And that's what's happening now throughout the planet, individually and collectively. So these truths that are sovereign from within us are being, this is an explosion of this throat chakra energy. And she's saying it can be a harsh lesson. It doesn't necessarily mean that it's going to be all love and light and how wonderful we are and all of that, because it's the 5 of Swords and there's this battle going on within the self to speak the truth. What she's saying is that because it's 5, it's the throat chakra anyway, which is, if you take it from the base, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yeah. So what she's saying is that these truths that are coming out are going to be very, very harsh, some of them, but it has to come out because we have to go from this carbon-based chakras to these light body-based chakras. And it's being done partly through the throat chakra. Okay, so again, lapis is really good for, I don't know if I've got my lapis with me actually. Lapis is really good for the throat, and any blue crystal will, she's saying, will soften the energy for you to be able to say what you need to say. Okay, so I think she's done with that. Right, next one, Lady Venus. So what Lady Venus is saying is that these keys and codes that we are getting through the teal energy, so she's coming on the teal ray now. So this is number 12, which is a 3, which is creativity. And what she's saying is there's a lot of people, and I include myself in this, that feel like, and we're in suspended animation at the minute. That we feel like we're in treacle, like my friend said yesterday, or in mud. We're not moving forward. Nothing seems to be happening. But what Lady Venus is saying, these keys and codes are being integrated, and that your body needs to rest. So it might be more water, more sleep, whatever it is, you need to do that. Honor that, she's saying. Because it's a bit like if you don't rest, you won't get the benefit of it, because there's too many things going on at once to try and integrate this energy. So you end up with this hanging by your ankles, hanging on, she's saying, for grim life, because you're refusing to slow down. It's a choice. She's saying everything's a choice. And communication, speak up and be heard. So she's linking in with Joan of Arc. And what Lady Venus is saying, these keys and codes will allow you to speak your creativity through the throat chakra. So this communication is a really, really, really strong energy now. And what Lady Venus is saying, through the 8 chakras, 7 of them are already, they're already there. The toughest one is the throat chakra. That is literally the toughest one that they're seeing, that is being transmuted, but the energy is very, very resistant and stubborn, is what she's saying. So I might get more information on that in a sec. I'm going to ask Saint Germain for some information on that. Right, okay, so we've got Mercury, open communications. So if you can see, they're all linking together, so I can understand why they're doing it this way. Because Lady Venus was linking into Joan of Arc with the creativity and the communication, and through the throat chakra and the sword of truth. And Mercury is also communication as well. And the 8 of Wands, again, I don't read traditional tarot, but to me this is speed. So open communication shows me that we are. So Lady Venus is saying, through creativity, we are communicating in different ways now. And I've said this for quite a bit now. Telepathy skills are coming online. So you might find that you are reading people's energy clearer. And there's nothing wrong with that. And that's what this resistance to the throat chakra is, because we've always been taught that spiritual boundaries, you don't go into somebody's energy field, you're not allowed to do this, you're not allowed to do that. And what they're saying is, they're not saying that's right or wrong. What they're saying is you need to look at your beliefs around communication. What are your beliefs around that? Do you believe that you can't, you're not allowed to, you can't, all these words that they're coming up with that restrict the throat chakra? Only you can answer what you're allowed to do, because you are a sovereign being. So that's what Mercury is saying. Look around, look inside yourself, around the energy of what you believe to be. Right, so this is really interesting. So I say about numbers, when I say numbers are really important in terms of sequence, we've got 8, 9 and 10 here. So that indicates to me that this communication phase will start around the 8th, 9th and the 10th. So this is June, because I've said 6/6, June portal is massive. And this is the 8th, 9th and 10th of June, and that's when this communication is going to start kicking in more, because there's some retrograde. I think Mercury's in retrograde, so we're going to have to rely on our multidimensional senses, okay, to be able to communicate effectively, because there's an ending here as well. So the ending is around, like I said, the 7th, 8th, 9th of June. And on the 10th, we start moving into this energy of the one sovereign through the 0 point energy and the ending of the carbon. Okay, so Katumi, Cloak of Wisdom. So this is a solar plexus gateway. That's what this is, number 33. Coming on the Christ timeline, but moving into the 444 because the timeline wounding has transmuted now. So the cross is changed into the Ankh. And this dimensional gateway is, again, because I've got 33, it's a 6, it's June. So the 3-3 is mirroring the 6-6, which is the 6th of June. And I said this yesterday, it's a really, really powerful day. So Katumi is saying, you already know the answer you seek, trust what you know. So if that resonates with you, the 6-6 energy, then go with that. The chakras again are being transmuted through the shadow energy work. So he's not saying that you don't have to do the shadow energy work, because he's showing me the sun, which is a solar gateway, and the solar plexus, but he's also showing me the shadow. So he's pointing to what men can call it the 5 o'clock shadow when they need a shave. So he's seeing all this energy, shadow energy, is being shaved off. That's so funny. He doesn't normally speak like that. He's normally quite reverent. And then we've got the Page of Pentacles. Now again, I know nothing about traditional tarot, but this to me is the earth healing, because we've got the green and we've got the pentacles, which I think is earth based. So we've got the healing of the green. So the solar plexus is receiving healing as well, as is the throat chakra, as is the communication, which is the third eye energy. Okay, so next one, I'm just going to keep going with it because it's interesting. Right, okay, so these two, we've got a 4 and a 4, and 4s always speak to me of foundation. And this 4 of Wands looks like family, animals. Everybody looks really happy on this card. And this 4 is the foundation of your energy through the through the heart chakra. And this is what the violet flame is doing. It's coming through all of these chakras, and it's bringing through this violet flame energy, and it's transforming them all. And again, we've got 8, so that indicates to me 8 chakras again, the 44, through the 444 portal. So what Saint Germain is saying, that use this violet flame, this diamond white violet flame. It's changed, it's stronger now. The energy is very, very different. It's a multi-dimensional violet flame. So what he's saying through the violet flame, I'm going to put these two down. We've now got this fire energy, which again is number 19. Sorry, I can't see that. Number 19, which is 10, which is the one, so that it's through the 1.4, because the 1 point energy, which is you, your sovereign being, through the 0 point energy. And the dragons have been around for a few days now. I've been feeling the energy. Eli wanted to sit on the desk today. He's my Andromedan aspect. And so if you look, this energy is here because this is transmuting through, and this is the sacral. So up to now, we've got the throat chakra, we've got the third eye, we've got uploads and downloads through the teal energy, we've got the solar plexus energy, and now we've got the sacral. So it's reinforcing that all of these are being upgraded. They keep telling me upgraded, up-leveled, upgraded, and that can be causing the fatigue that most of us are feeling at this time. Right, Serapis Bay is coming in on the root chakra and the throat because he's coming through the teal ray again, and also turquoise energy through the Egyptian timeline. So the Christ wounding timeline is being transmuted now, as I said. Christ spent a lot of time with the Egyptians in the Egyptian mystery schools. So 5 of Pentacles. This Serapis Bay is addressing lack. And what he's saying is there are a lot of people on the planet at the minute that are holding their energy of emotion in. They're holding it in. So this is number 7, which again is what I said, from above to below. Through you, you're bringing this energy in and out of you. So the dolphins are coming in to say that they can help you with sound. Music's really good to listen to at this time, but release these emotions, because if you look here, where his throat chakra is with the teal and the turquoise, that's what this energy is. It's this flowing, beautiful, watery energy, but it has to be released. The tears need to be cried. The words need to be said. And he's saying that you can call on him to help with that if you need it, if you need the help. But these emotions have to be released, because you end up with a blocked throat chakra and not speaking your truth. So he's standing with Joan of Arc on this one and saying, call on him to help release that energy. And he's given the 4 of Diamonds, which is basically, so we had here Saint Germain with this 4 through the heart chakra, which is the base energy. So now with the ascension, obviously I don't like that word, but I'll use it because it's on the card. With the ascension, he's now saying we've now got the 4 of Diamonds through the divine crystalline diamond white light. So these two are working together to bring this 44 energy of platform, foundation energy. Okay, that's what we're building on now. All of this old energy is gone. This old 8, so it's 44 here. This old carbon energy is gone, but it's through the throat chakra that we can release that. Okay, Diana, focused intention. Right, so she's standing with the Magician, which is number 1. So through the 1-point focus is my understanding of the epitome of the Magician, and it's through the 3rd eye as well. But interestingly, we've got this healing green again. So we had it, just one sec. We had it through the solar plexus with the Page of Pentacles, through the healing, so through the gut instinct healing. And he's also saying that there's the healing of the 3rd eye as well. So a lot of people are being released from a lot of starlights are being, because of this energy here. Through the 3rd eye, a lot of them are being released from this block. There was like a film over the 3rd eye and it's now being removed. And what Diana is saying, that you're able to focus more on this multidimensional energy to achieve what you're kind of wanting. The ancestors through the 7, so again that's above so below, appreciation and healing. But I've said before, and Saint Germain, I'm going to bring him into, because the colours are the same, that the karma energy and the ancestral timelines of the wounding have gone now. So we're not battling with, so we're not battling with this energy of carrying this timeline wounding of these ancestors. So when your family DNA or your family, mine's slightly different. I'm writing a book about it because something happened, the family that I was meant to be in. I couldn't do it, so I chose another family, but they didn't really know who I was. Anyway, so that's a different matter. But so yeah, so all of this has been cleared, the karma, the ancestor stuff, all of that's gone now. If you so choose, this is what I keep saying, if you so choose, if you want to hang on to it, that's absolutely fine. That's your choice. So this is the divine masculine again. And I've said before, the divine feminine was way ahead in terms of what was happening. But I feel like the divine masculine has had a really big breakthrough the last 2 days. And they've really been able to... Oh, okay. That's what Diana's saying. So this removing of the third eye film was more for the divine masculine to be able to see what was happening. And that's happened now. So that's really positive. Right, I'm going to pull a heart card, and then just let me see if there's anybody else you want to bring in or anything else you want to say. Oh yeah, they just want me to do the fractals and then we're done. Right, so we've got this one. So this indicates to me all of the chakras. You've got all of the chakras here. Apart from the solar plexus, there's no yellow energy there. So because of these tears, this indicates to me that there's a lack of joy with this energy, but that doesn't mean that the words at the back are going to be that. But I'm just looking at this. So what they're saying is, that's what this is. That's what we've said you need to do. You need to release these emotions that are pent up inside, because that's how these chakras are transforming, through release of this energy that is no longer needed. Okay. Be bold and strong, for you are the creator of your own destiny. Look within. You will find everything you need there. Burst forth from your cocoon and fly. The sky is the limit if you follow your heart and your own inner guidance. Listen to what others say, but do not blindly follow their advice. So all this is about looking within, going within. Keys and codes, Lady Venus on the teal ray. Go within, because everything is inside of you. I said this on my video yesterday. There's nothing outside. There's nothing external. It's all within. You just have to dig in and find it. Okay. Right, I'm going to do the fractals and then pull an animal card as a last. There's one of the animals wants to come in. And I think it'd be really good to have an animal card today, because the animals have been really supportive over the last few days, because the energies have been so strong. Okay, so this is the blue flame. I might just be able to go and get the card. Oh, actually, I'm not sure where it is. So the blue flame, I posted on my Instagram. Sorry, my camera fell, my laptop fell down then. That's obviously a big message. Sorry, yeah, my throat chakra's just gone really weird as well. Okay, so let me recenter. Right, the blue flame is about the throat chakra. They want me to get this card. Just hang on one sec. This reading is becoming more weird by the second. 1 second. So I got information about the blue flame this morning, and I posted it on my Instagram. On my Instagram page, and it is a really potent energy. See if I can find it. That has come in over the last few days. So we had the violet flame, and then we had the emerald green tablets flame, emerald green flame yesterday. And now we've got this. So that's what this is. and it started on the 4th, and it's literally here now. So that's what this energy is. So in terms of the blue flame, it is the throat chakra, which is what I've said. It's the one that's most resistant to the transformation at the minute. So look at the throat chakra and see if there's anything about it that you feel that needs healing. And what Saint Germain is saying, do it through the violet flame, do it through this energy of the. So it's you call in the white, diamond white core of yourself, because that's within you, diamond white core flame, and clear this throat chakra. Okay, right, that's the first one. So the second is this one. Right, 31, number 4, same again. So these two are working together, and when you've done the healing work, this is what happens to the throat chakra, through the heart. So we're coming through the heart here with the pink and the green. So again, it was the 4-4 portal that started this energy. And if you look on this card where the blue flame is, look at the colour surrounding it. That's what this is once you've done that transformation. Okay. Last one. Oh, on the floor. Music. Right, so I was saying about the throat chakra. Singing, talking, are really important at this point, because most people don't like the sound of their own voice. Everybody says I can't sing. Most people say I can't sing unless you're Adele and you actually can sing. But what Lady Venus and Joan of Arc are saying is that singing and music and sound, so the dolphins are coming in now through this energy, are really, really helpful and are really, really healing. So I'm being shown water as well. So there's sound healing through water. So again, it's the sonic sound of the dolphins. So I'm sure on YouTube there are a lot of channels that have music on from the dolphins and the sonic solar sonic sound that they reproduce. It would be really beneficial to the ears, but it will help to loosen the restrictions on the throat chakra as well, is what they're saying. And then Serapis Bay is saying, don't forget, and I said this, this is what I know to be true for my truth, the pyramids were built with sound. So if you look into sound and music and throat chakra, they're the really important ones at the minute that will help you. Okay, right, so just before I go, I'm going to pull an animal card. Rabbit. I think we had the rabbit yesterday. Encouragement. Rabbit. If you're connected to the rabbit spirit animal, you are clever and creative, but you may be working to overcome fear and anxiety. The rabbit totem teaches us to overcome irrational fears while still protecting ourselves from harm. Remember, it can be risky not to act on your dreams, ideas and plans. So what the rabbit is pointing to is that you are clever and creative, but may be working to overcome fear and anxiety through the throat chakra, through the speaking up, because Joan of Arc is saying, look at the colours, they're the same. This is her card. So she's encouraging everybody to go within and look at what it is you need to speak up and speak about through the diamond light core energy within you, this diamond light energy within your heart and your throat, and the violet flame. Right, well that was a very, very unique reading, and I have to say it was a little heart-stopping when the laptop fell off the desk. However, we got through it, and I hope this message resonates with you. It certainly does with me. I'm going to do some work around the blue flame on my throat chakra today. But thank you for listening and watching, and I will speak to you next time. Bye.